Welcome guys back to the channel. It's your guy Mighty Gideon, and for long now I've been working on a very big project. Have been trying to create a very big project that will help a lot of traders and make them very equipped and profitable. And by God's grace, I'm at the final state and at the finishing product and coming out with good results for all to become very beneficial at their trades. And the rest, in this very video today, I'll be taking in these very trades to trade and make profit. The account is from $4 to $400 in this very video, just for you to understand how to grow small accounts, very specific, and the same way you can duplicate it in your bigger amounts and make huge profits at the very point. So currently, from the very point, this account is $4. Watch me go into $400 step by step to a mighty heights. So currently from here, you can see this is XUSD, and currently the last trade we took on our huge account, the trade we entered the sell massively. The trade broke out from this overall zone, and we traced back to this point and we entered the sell massively, and we made huge profit to a mighty heights. We are killing the game till eternity. So currently from here, I'll be giving you breakdown on how to trade, take your trades to a mighty height. So currently from here, let's take our first trade and let's see what the market is giving at this very point. So if you watch, you can see that the market have been selling down for a long period of time. The market have bought, retraced, and currently is selling down. But if you watch these very trades, you need to understand the momentum of the market. The market is on a bullish momentum. The market is bullish. Even how these small sales are coming here, most times the market cannot just buy straight up on a rocket parachute movement. This is because everybody will make money, and the market don't want everybody to make money. It want to scare a lot of people to exit that trades and the rest. So currently from here, you can see what the market is currently creating here. The price have retraced a bit at this very point. So currently from here, let me map out this very zone. Just follow me step by step, understand the strategy on how to grow it so you can do it too and make huge profit to your mighty height. So currently from here, I've taken this very trade, this very zone, and I've mapped out this very zone. There's a very strong zone that the market is currently at here. I'm seeing it because this very trend is showing me this very thing. It's showing me that in the past, that the market reached in the past, that the price reached in the past. We tested here, we traced, and currently invalidated a little bit, and currently it's at this very sniper point, at that very point, and that's what I'm seeing at this very period of time. And if you watch here, you can also see another thing that the market is currently doing here. You can see that the price have currently tapped into this very zone here. There's a very big zone here. The price have currently tapped into this very zone at this very point. So currently from this very point, you can see that the market broke out from here, and currently we tested at this very point. So currently from here, I've entered my buy with 0.01 lot size at this very point, and I'm entering on a buy at this very point with 0.01 lot size, and currently we've entered our first buy at this very point. We entered on a buy at this very point. So this trade, we entered our buy at this very point. Note the reason why I entered this very buy is because of I've seen a very specific thing at this very point. I've seen that the market reached in the past, the price reached in the past, but this very point we traced here, and currently it's currently at this very level, and also it have reached this very key level that have broken out from this very zone here. The market reached in the past, we traced here and currently broke out. That means there's a very big zone here. This is what they call a very big ozone layer at this very point, and we enter the buy at this very point. And also, in this market to buy, we need to note our overall resistance level. And currently from here, I'm mapping out the very zone as the overall resistance level at this very point. There's a very resistance level that the price created there, because in the past, the market reached here in the past, we traced down here, and currently it bought here again. So currently from here, we're expecting the market to push up to this very level and break out. The reason why I'm saying this is because the market have grabbed a lot of liquidity. The liquidity now is at the extreme at the very point. So currently, if you want to see where the price will break out to, we'll be holding these very trades, and you will see how we'll take it to a mighty height of $400. It's just very little, $4 $400. I'm just doing it for you to understand how to trade your small account to a mighty height. So currently from here, the trade is going to buy straight to here at this very point. So that's mapping out this overall inner box at this very point. Mapping out this overall inner box, and everything I'm telling you is what the price must do. You're marking in an inner box from here. I'm taking it to this very level, and the price is targeting at this very point. For where it's targeting here, this is the target at this very point. So currently, let's hold this very trade and make profit. So guys, at this very point, I'll be sharing this very setup and my VIP signals. I'll be giving the very setup to my VIP signals for my VIPs to take and make huge profit in mighty height. So I'll be screenshotting it now, and I'll be posting it to the group, and I'll be telling them to buy XUSD now. So guys, at this point, the trade we took is currently floating in profit at this very point, and currently we are up in 11 points. I'm closing out trade in profit, close up position at this very point, and currently from $4 we're currently up in 15.87 at this very point. So currently, let's take our next trade and make huge profit. So if you watch, you can see the trade started rising on a bullish momentum, and it's currently moving to the upside at the very point. The trade is currently pulling on a bullish momentum and giving us huge profits. So guys, in our last trade, we entered a trade on massive buys at this very point, and currently trade is currently floating in profit at this very point, and currently we're up in 20 point some dollars. I'm closing out trade in profit at this very point, and from $4 we're currently up in $20.12 at this very point. The trade is currently moving on a bullish momentum and giving us huge profit to a mighty height at this very point. So let's take our next trade and make huge profits at this very point. So guys, at this very point, we entered a buy on XUSD at this very point. We saw a breakout of our overall zone at this very point. We entered a buy, and currently the price is buying further, and currently I'm closing out trade in profit, close up positions at this very point. And currently we are currently up in $60.87 at this very point. And if you watch, you can see that the price broke out from our overall zone, because this trade is currently bullish. I told you the trade is buying to this very overall zone up here, and currently the price broke out from this overall zone. Let me map it for you to see and identify everything that happened at this very point. If you watch it, there was a very big zone. If you watch it, there's a very big zone the price identified at this very point here, and also there's also a very big zone identified at this very point here. You get? So currently the price have broken out from there, and we're expecting the price to buy to the upside to this very zone. The price is targeting these very points. This is what the price is targeting. So from here, I've been entering my buys with 0.03 lot size. I've been entering buys at this very point. I've been entering buys at this very point. So because the more profit we make, we increase our lot size and more to a mighty height to make more profits and be elevated. So let's watch and see what XUSD has for us. So guys, currently the trade is buying further and giving us huge profit at this very point. The trade is currently buying further from our overall zone, and currently I'm closing out trade in profit, and currently we're up in $113.19 at this very point. The trade is currently buying further and giving us huge profit at this very point to a mighty height. I'm expecting massive buys for this very trade. The trade is very bullish, and the reason why I'm closing my trade is to gather more capital. Let me take my last trade and buy the very challenge from $4 to $400 to a mighty height. So guys, at this very point, the price have currently sold down massively from the very point. It sold down and currently touched our overall zone, our overall resistance zone, with a more return to support at this very point. So when it broke out from here, it now retraced to that very point. Currently from there, I'll be entering my buys at that very point for the trade to buy upwards and give me huge profit at that very point. So currently, from there, I'm entering my buys at this very point. I enter my buys to a mighty height with 0.10 loss. I enter the buys. Let's wait and see what XUSD has for us to a mighty height. Note our target is $400, and let's see our target gets hit. So currently the trade is currently flying at the very point, and I'm closing out trades in profit, close up position at the very point, and currently we are up in $229.398 at the very point. The trade just bought massively from that very point. It just bought immediately. We entered our buys. The market just flied and gave us huge profit at that very point. So let's watch and see our next trade, because so currently I'll be entering my last trade at this very point to 0.20 losses. I'm entering buys again. I'm entering 3 buys, because the more I enter, the more profit I make, then I enter trades that will give me profit and to a mighty high at that very point. So let's watch and see these trades give us our huge profit and pass very accounts just now. So guys, the trade is currently buying massive from that very point. Now currently we have passed the very challenge, close up position at the very point. Now currently from $4 to $400, and currently we are up in $520.56 at the very point. See you in my next video. Peace out.